Welcome to the Boot Hill Sports Network. We are live tonight from Steele, Missouri. That means South Pemiscot Bulldog action. And South Pemiscot will be taking on the Riverside Rebels from our neighboring Arkansas. This is no team to bat an eye at, Riverside. Apparently, Arkansas starts basketball a little bit earlier than Missouri. Riverside coming in state ranked with a record of 16-2. I'm Jeremy Abrams from the Boot Hill Sports Network, flying solo tonight. Unfortunately, Charlie Duckworth is a student, and it's that time. It's finals week, because you know how the kids are. They get more time off from school than we ever did back in our day. But I'm glad to have you with us. Thank you so much for tuning in, Charlie. I just got your message. Thank you so much for checking. We should have some good ones tonight. It'll be first the junior varsities and then the varsity. What it is, it's going to be an absolutely great look at what the teams that we have in the Boot Hill have to look forward to with these South Pemiscot Bulldogs and the talent featured from Arkansas. Riverside just got here, haven't had much time to warm up. I was talking to the athletic director. Apparently they made a wrong turn, and you can miss Steele in the blink of an eye. Not as fast as Cooter, but you know what I mean. So it is just me tonight, Jeremy Abrams, with you on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Again, thank you for tuning in. We're just getting ready to go. I'm going to let you listen to one of our brand new sponsors, and then we'll be back for the start of this game between South Pemiscot and Riverside.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
And again, thank you to all of our sponsors, that being our newest, Bank of Missouri. And we'll have a couple more, hopefully starting tomorrow night. Excited about that. And excited about the tip-off of this game. Here we go, South Pemiscot Bulldogs against the Riverside Rebels. And we're underway. Tip goes out of bounds. What a way to start it. I'll do my best to keep everything up to date as quick as possible. Now bringing it up is number 3, shot up and good. So, just like that, an early lead for the Rebels. That shot up and good by McClure. He's got 2 to start the game. Now the Bulldogs bringing it up. Here comes a 3, open 3, and you can see nothing but net. Three-pointer answered by Hastings. And quickly a 3-2 ball game, but a pass all the way down the court. Up and good. That was the big guy, Tucker. And back to a 4-3 game. 1-point game, I should say. Moving the ball around are the Bulldogs. Up from the top, thought about the shot. That's McIntyre. McIntyre dishes it off. Now it goes out to the corner. Back up top, but the ball was thrown away, kicked out of bounds. It was going to last be touched by the Bulldogs. That went off the foot of Barry, so it'll be Rebels ball underneath the rim. 4-3 as we get going. I guess I could update that. And there's a shot up and good underneath the rim. 2 more for Tucker. So a 6-3 early start for the Rebels. Bulldogs lost it but regained it at the top. That's Powers. Pass down low, but stolen by Tucker. He hands it off to McClure. McClure driving. He's going all the way. He's going to pull it up just inside the stripe. Shot no good. A fight for the rebound and a foul. I think that was going to be a reaching over, and it was a foul against Tucker, his first and our first foul of the game. So it'll be South Penn ball. Someone's got to get down there and help the inbounds. Here it comes. Brought up by Hastings. 3 put up and nothing but net. Hastings with his second tray of the game. He's got 6, all 6 for the Bulldogs as we're tied now. Now the Rebels kicking it around. Shot from Tucker for 3, no good. Excuse me, that was, yes, Tucker. There's 2 of them. Both of them with good size. I'll get you those first names to go with it. Here's, well, from the top. That was Powers. Powers gets rid of it to the key for 3. In and out, no good, but rebounded, put back up by South Pem. And it is taken the other way. This is Laird. Laird dribbling down, looking for the pass. Up to the top. Now down to the corner. Rebels nearly lost it. Now kick it out. Whoa, McClure thought about the 3. But we'll have a turnover here. A travel, and it is South Penn ball. We're all knotted up with 4:35 remaining in the first quarter. Thank you for joining the Boot Heel Sports Network. Bringing it up is Powers. Powers dishes it off to McClure. Pass is stolen. It's going the other way. That's McClure up and in. So McClure's got 4 points. And the Bulldogs trail by 2. Bringing it up. Powers. Powers pass. Wait a minute. I think we have a timeout first. We do. Timeout by South Pem. So we'll take a timeout here on the Boot Heel Sports Network. We're just about 3 minutes into the game, and right now the Rebels lead the Bulldogs 8-6, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
And we're back after the timeout. Again, the Rebels of Riverside lead 8-6. All 6 points from South Pemiscot coming from 3 balls from Hastings. Here's Powers. Powers. Pass down low, driving baseline. Will have a foul. That'll send Barry to the stripe for the first time. Second foul against the Rebels. And second foul against Tucker. Might see a substitution for Tucker as he's got 2 fouls here early in the first quarter. First shot from Barry's no good. And right on cue, here comes a substitution. As Tucker heads to the bench, it's Chappell checking in for the Rebels. Still 8-6, under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Second shot up and good by Barry. Got a 1-point ball game as the Rebels take it up. Here's McClure. McClure from the top out to the wing. He's going to pass it down to the corner to the other Barry. Bounce pass back to McClure. McClure hands it off underneath the rim. Shot up and good. First points of the game for Harris. So 2 more for the Rebels. Here's a shot by South Pem. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. By the Rebels going the other way. They lead by 4. Thinking about the 3 now, passing it to the corner. Nearly thrown out of bounds. Saved by one of the Rebels. And now down low, and we're going to have, I believe, a charge. A charge against Riverside. So it'll be South Pem ball. That's now 3 fouls against the Rebels. None on South Pem. That's the first foul against Chappell. So 10-7 is our score. McClure bringing it up. The ball was stolen. Going the other way. Excuse me, that's McClure. The ball was stolen from Powers, and a shot up and good. That was Chappell on the score. That makes it 12-7. From the top, a pass. Barry has it. Barry at the top. His pass knocked away and stolen. Going the other way. Guess who? McClure. McClure all the way. Shot too strong, but put back up. This time it drops, and that was Chappell. He's got 4 on the night. So the Rebels have doubled up the Bulldogs thus far. Down low, and a pass stolen again. This time by Laird. Laird's pass down to Tucker. Tucker up. Shot, no good. Rebounded and put back up. Still no good. This time the Bulldogs have it. Bounce pass, and then here come the Dogs. And aggressive play to try to steal the ball as a Rebel hit the floor. Here's a 3. Up. No good. Out of the hands of Powers. Ball's loose. Picked up by Harris. Harris dribbling the other way. He's going to find a wide open man from the wing. 3, misses everything, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be South Penn basketball. And a couple substitutions now for the Rebels. It's like number 20 and number 2. So that'll be Phillips and McClure back into the game for Riverside. Riverside up 14-7, under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. You are listening to the Boot Hill Sports Network. And I did get word from the athletic director of Riverside that the link to this game has been shared. So I want to thank all of our sports fans from Arkansas for joining us tonight. There's Powers. He's going to find Barry. Barry has the ball lost. Now we're going to have ourselves a jump ball. Possession arrow remains Bulldog basketball. So the Bulldogs, as we have a man tying his shoe, Bulldogs have possession underneath their rim. Well, if you got to get famous for something, why not tying your shoe? Again, I am all on my lonesome tonight, so I'll do my best with the camera as best I can. So Hill's got his shoe tied, inbounds, coming from Hastings, and it's stolen, going the other way for the Rebels. Here's McClure, shot up and a little bit too strong, but rebounded, and a foul. Rebounded by Clay, and Clay was fouled. That's the first foul against South Penn, and Clay will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First foul, and the foul was against Powers. First shot up and good. Riverside extends their lead. Second shot. Banks out, but rebounded by the Rebels. Now from the corner, shooting a 3, up and no good. Off the hands of Chappell, but rebounded again by the Rebels. Here's a 3 from McClure. It's too strong. And South Penn has it coming the other way. 15-7 lead for the Rebels, under a minute to play here in the first. This is the junior varsity game. There's a pass tipped and out of bounds as Tucker got his hands on the pass. That was, well, I'll have to check. Actually, my stat sheet here is different from the books. It says Beck on that one, so we'll have to double check. Either way, from the top, here's the Bulldogs, and Barry, he traveled. That'll be Rebel basketball. Bringing it up is McClure. McClure, pass out to number 30 for 3. Again, we'll check. It's either Barry or Beck, but either way, it's number 30. You guys know at home. Here's McClure with the layup, and he contested, but good. McClure's got 6 here in the first quarter. 16 seconds to go. South Penn probably looking for the last shot. Powers brings it up. He's at midcourt. Barry goes to the paint. Kicks it out to Barry. Also 2 Barrys on the team here. Barry, 1 second from the baseline. A little jumper, but no good for the 10-footer, and that's the end of the first quarter. So after 1, it's a 10-point lead for Riverside. 17-7 over the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. This is the junior varsity game, and you're listening to the Boot Hill Sports Network. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue, Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0100 0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Caruthersville tradition.
So both teams have talked it over, and we are about to start the second quarter with the Riverside Rebels leading the South Pemiscot Bulldogs 17-7. We got good basketball action all week long on the Boot Heel Sports Network. 2 other games going on right now, which I'm sure I'll be getting updates. It'll be Rebel basketball to bring it in, and the inbounds pass goes to McClure. He led the Rebels in scoring in the first quarter with 6, and now a foul underneath the rim against Phillips, and he'll go to the stripe. Second foul against South Pemiscot. So Phillips looking to increase the Rebels' lead just seconds into the second quarter. Phillips' first shot bounces out, no good. Substitution for the Bulldogs. As Hastings, who led the Bulldogs, he has 6 of the 7 points. He checks back in after a breather. Second shot from Phillips is good. And they're up by 11 now are the Rebels. Bringing it up is Powers. Dishes it off over to Hill. Hill back to Powers. Bounce pass from Berry back to Powers. Zone defense. Here's a 3 put up by Powers. Too strong. Put right back up by Hastings. On the offensive rebound, he's got 2 more, and he's got 8 for the game. Great hand-eye coordination. And a jump ball at the other end of the court. Possession arrow will be in favor of South Pemiscot. So 18-9 here, 6:20 remaining in the first half. Bringing the ball up this time is Mayberry. Mayberry thought about a long 3, but changed his mind. Here's Berry. Berry's pass out to Mayberry. This time he does put up a 3. No good. It's short, but rebounded. Put back up off the glass. Another offensive rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Rebels. So the Bulldogs will retain possession as Mayberry will take it out. 9-point lead for the Rebels. 6 minutes to go. Here's a 3 from the corner. In and out of the rim. Ball knocked around and out of bounds. That was last touched by Clay. And it's still South Penn basketball. Mayberry again to bring it in. Out to the corner. This time fakes the shot. Dribbling. That's McIntyre. McIntyre to the hoop. Up and good. McIntyre's got his first 2 of the game. And South Penn is in double digits. 18 to 11. McClure down low to Clay. Back out to McClure for 3. Too strong. Bounces. Saved, but nope. Touched out of bounds. That's South Pemiscot basketball. Just into the second quarter now. The Rebels and the Bulldogs. Varsity game coming up after this one. Of course, junior varsity 4 7-minute quarters. Varsity 8-minute quarters. Mayberry brings it up, gives it off to Berry. His shot's up and no good. Fight for the rebound, still loose. And going the other way are the Rebels. Comes Chappell. He passes it away. Spin move and the ball is loose. Picked up by McClure. He's going to pass it out. Here's a shot from Clay for 3, but no good. And the Bulldogs come up with it. They've got themselves, well, it turns out to be a full quarter. We're going to have a blocking foul, a moving block. That's going to go against McClure. Question is, was it a shooting foul? They're going to say no. So the inbounds goes to the corner. Here's a 3. This is no good. And the the Rebels have it going the other way. McClure, coast to coast, puts the shot up. It bounces in and out. Rebounded by the Rebels. Still loose and last touched by the Rebels as it goes out of bounds. So the Rebels have gotten just a little bit cold here as the Bulldogs bring it up. Bulldogs can cut into the lead down by 7. And that pass is up, nearly stolen, given away. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. This time it's good. McIntyre has 5 in the quarter, and we've got ourselves a 4-point ball game. I told you to hang on to your seats. We're going to have a good one tonight. I got a feeling all night long. Now it's the Bulldogs moving around. Here's a 3 from Sawyer. It's up and too strong. Just off the right side of the glass. Substitutions as Tucker has come back in for the Rebels. Again, 2 fouls on him in the first quarter, so he took a seat. But with 4:14 remaining in the first half, he's back in. Bulldogs on a run right now. They trail by 4. Here's McIntyre to bring up the ball. And a shot for 3, no good from Powers, and a rebound by the Rebels. They've led the game in rebounds, but it's stolen now by South Pem. Underneath the rim, shot up and good. Barry with the shot. And now, thinking about the 3 but pulling it down was Laird. He passes it out. McClure at the top now in the corner. Here's another 3 attempt by the Rebels. This one's no good. Rebounded, lost, and the Bulldogs have it after a quick little fight over the ball back and forth. Bringing it up, lost it. That was Powers, and the Rebels have it. Going back the other way. Wide open underneath the rim, but the shot was no good. Still recovered by McClure. He puts it up and in. McClure's got 8 in the game, and that breaks a cold streak by the Rebels. They're up to 20 now. 4-point lead. 20-16. 3:08 remaining in the half. Driving it is McIntyre. Puts up a shot, but it's no good. Rebounded by Tucker, but stolen. Driving it all the way to the hoop. His shot is no good. That's Powers, and we'll have a stoppage. Ball was out of bounds. Last touch by South Pem. So underneath the rim we go for the Bulldogs as they'll inbounds it. South Bend backs the defense all the way up. McClure to bring it up after the inbounds from Laird. 4-point ball game, under 3 minutes to go. Laird thought about the shot. Now in the corner, back to the wing. McClure to Tucker. Now wide open in the corner. Oh, that one went in and out as well. That literally circled inside the rim, rebounded by the Bulldogs. And who's going to come up with this? Powers. Powers bringing it up. Pass. McIntyre. Nope, excuse me. That's Barry. Barry to McIntyre. McIntyre double teamed. We're going to have a lane violation against the other McIntyre, number 41. That'll be a turnover against South Pem. Rebels ball. 2:22 remaining in the first half. Again, you're listening to the Boot Heel Sports Network. If you're listening for the first time, we'd love for you to like, subscribe, and follow. Ball knocked loose but recovered by McClure. It's McClure who leads the Rebels in scoring. Passing it around well, looking for the shot, but down low, back up. This one's for 3. No good. And rebounded by South Pem. They come back with McIntyre. McIntyre is going to be double teamed, looking for a pass, finds it down low, and a travel. One too many hours, or excuse me, this time it was Hastings. And another turnover. It was Rebels ball. So back and forth we go. A little bit sloppy, but overall good basketball. McClure out to Tucker, or number 30, we should say. I'll get a confirmation on that. And we have a travel by the Rebels. So another turnover. Again, a little bit sloppy here by both teams as we stay at 20-16. A minute 34 to go in the second quarter, the first half. I'm Jeremy Abrams here on the Boot Heel Sports Network. So glad to have you with us here for what should be 2 very good games. Here's Powers. He kicks it out to Hastings. Hastings back to Powers from the top. That pass goes to McIntyre. McIntyre, double zeros off the glass, up and in. Oh, excuse me, that's Mayberry. My correction. We'll get him right by the end of the game. Pass out to number 30 for the Rebels. Out to the top to McClure. McClure finds Laird. Laird's going to kick it out to the corner. Back up to McClure. McClure, I thought about the 3. Bounce pass. There's 30 shot for 3. No good. Off the back of the iron, McClure gets the rebound. He'll set it back up. Backs it up. Passes it out to Laird. Laird bounced pass low, but stolen by the Bulldogs. And here we go the other way. Now tipped away. Mayberry, his shot was no good. Put back up, no good. And the Rebels have it. Under 30 seconds remaining, we have a loose ball, but a travel is going to be called against the Bulldogs. So the Rebels have it with 27.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. Close ball game in the junior varsity contest. Didn't know much about this Riverside team coming into the game. Lost by McClure, but picked back up. Now he passes it to Laird. Laird now with 13 seconds on the clock. That pass is wide. Number 30 couldn't handle it. Again, on the Riverside Rebels roster, it says Beck. In the books, it says something else. So, here's a quick steal by the Rebels, but the layup's no good. 7 seconds. South Pem. Mayberry, layup, no good. 3 seconds to go. Pass down court, and we're going to end the half just like that. No shot. And that goes to the half, but we've got ourselves a 2-point ball game at the half. So I'm going to take a quick timeout here, let you hear from a couple of our sponsors. Haven't got to do much of that yet. We are at the half here at South Pemiscot High School in Steele, Missouri. It is the Riverside Rebels 20, South Pemiscot Bulldogs 18. We'll be back after a few messages from our sponsors.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537. Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in HIGHSCHOOL, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate.
Hey, are you doing a jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
So we are at the half here on the Boot Heel Sports Network. We got ourselves a good one in the junior varsity contest tonight. We're in Steele, Missouri, home of the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. And tonight it's the visiting Riverside Rebels from Arkansas. Again, the varsity team comes in with a record of 16-2. We'll see them here within the hour after the junior varsity game. Very excited to have those of you who are tuning into the Boot Heel Sports Network for the very first time. Again, if you like the broadcast tonight, go on and like our page, subscribe, share it with friends, Facebook and on YouTube. We're looking for new friends, and basically you're part of our family. And speaking of that, I want to thank each and every one of our fine sponsors that make all of this possible. Again, our newest sponsor featured tonight, the Bank of Missouri. And then, like I said, we'll have two new ones. Hopefully, everything put together tomorrow night. Believe it or not, the Boot Heel Sports Network crew, we're busy guys. But, I'm Jeremy Abrams. I am solo here tonight. Pretty decent crowd on both sides of the stands. Mostly, obviously, South Pem. It is about an hour or so drive from Arkansas. And again, the team accidentally took a wrong turn. They were a little bit late showing up, but they got here in time. Apparently pretty warmed up, as when they got here, they only took about 5 minutes to go ahead and get this game started on time at 6 o'clock. Still 5 minutes remaining until we get back to the action, unless the teams decide otherwise. Looking at the scoring in the first half, Hastings, he leads the way for the Bulldogs. He's got 8. He had 6 in the first quarter, both on threes, and then 2 more points in the second quarter. Mayberry's got 2 points. Barry, he just has 2, and McIntyre has 5. One of those, a three-pointer. For the Rebels, 8 points out of McClure. He started off hot with 6 points in the first quarter. 4 points out of Chapel, 2 from Harris, also 4 from Tucker. And we stand at the halftime, just a 2-point basketball game with the Rebels on top of the Bulldogs, 20-18. Let me see if we got any updates at the moment. Looks like we do have one junior varsity update. Let me see who that's from. I know somebody won 63-45, but I got to find out who. See, that's Twin Rivers. It's the Twin Rivers game. Well, I'll get that update here in just a second and check on the rest. While I do that, how about a few more words from our sponsors, as we are still 3 minutes from getting into the second half of this tight JV ball game. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back after this on the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carollasville and at 511 East Elm in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly,
professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Caruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Caruthersville tradition.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
And there you have it. Once again, thank you to our sponsors. Both teams are done warming up at halftime, and we're getting ready to go for the second half of this ball game. Been very tight so far. And I did get a correction here when I was saying 30 earlier when I was looking at my book. At first I was for this is for the Rebels. For all you Riverside folks out there, I apologize. Number 30 is Beck, Lawson Beck. So I won't get that wrong for the rest of the game. I was just in the books I was given. There was just a little bit of a typo. It's all straight now. So Beck is number 30. And I didn't even get to mention Beck does have 2 points in this game when I was going down the scoring. So here we go. It'll be Rebels ball this time. This side of the floor, shot up by Tucker, no good. And the Bulldogs head down the other way. Here's Mayberry. I'll get that one straight. He gets it out to Powers. Powers from the top. Kicks it out to Berry. Up top. Powers nearly lost it. Gives it out to Mayberry. Mayberry driving. Bounce pass to McIntyre. He was wide open. Now a scrum for the ball. Mayberry comes up with it. Now McIntyre back to Mayberry. Mayberry's going to go baseline. Covered well by the Rebels. Down in the paint. Here's a pass to McIntyre. Shots up and good. We are knotted up. 20 apiece. Here come the Rebels. Down in the corner. Wide open three. Yes, sir. And that's Beck. I told you I'd get it right. And he gives the Rebels the lead now with a three-pointer. Bulldogs driving, had it taken away. Here comes Beck. Beck all alone, puts it up and good. He's got 5 in a matter of about 10 seconds. Just like that, Riverside up by 5 after the Bulldogs tied it up. Now a steal. Here comes Beck. He's going to give it off to McClure. McClure up and in. No, excuse me. That was Harris. Bulldogs trail now by 7, and we're going to have a foul as Berry was going to the rim. Not a whole lot of fouls. It was actually Mayberry who was going to take the shot, and he goes to the stripe. The foul is the first against Laird in the game. So 2 shots for Mayberry. First one's no good. Mayberry with 2 points in the game. They make it 3 as his second shot drops. And here come the Bulldogs. They lost it. South Pem has it. Now the Bulldogs are coming. Up in too strong from Mayberry. And whistle underneath the rim. And it'll be another shooting foul against Riverside. That puts Mayberry back at the stripe. His first shot's no good. That foul was the second against McClure. Second shot no good. South Penn loses a chance there to get back in. 6-point game here in the third quarter. 5 minutes remaining. Here comes another three from Beck. It is good! And he is on fire for the Rebels. Second three from Beck here in the quarter. And a shot. That's 3 points from Powers. Powers answers right back for the Bulldogs. His first three. Rebels moving it around. Laird, he's thinking three. Too much, it misses everything, but there's Beck to clean it up, and Beck is owning the third quarter with 10 points. And they're going to call a foul. The shot will stand, but there was a foul. A push. And now that ball is stolen by Beck. I told you he's owning it. Shot was blocked by Mayberry. Going the other way, the Bulldogs. Going to slow it down and kick it out to Powers. Powers lost it and regained by Tucker. Here come the Rebels. Bounce pass down low. Fakes the shot, puts it up off the glass. That's good for Harris. Bulldogs driving the other way. Shot up off the glass and good. That was Barry. And it's 34-26. Fight for the ball. It's loose. And jump ball. Possession arrow. South Penn. And a substitution as Hastings will check back into the game. Hill will sit down. Bulldogs have the ball, trailing by 8. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. From the top, Mayberry passes it to Powers. His three's up but short. Fight for the rebound. Trying to save it was Mayberry. He throws it right to Tucker. Tucker's bounce pass nearly stolen, but recovered. Pass down low. Up and off the glass and good. Harris having himself a quarter as well. Riverside up by 10 now. As the Bulldogs look to answer, here's Mayberry. His shot was too strong. Another rebound by the Rebels. That's McClure. Bringing it up. Little bounce pass to Beck. Fakes the pass. Here's a shot for three. It is good! Harris is on fire. He's got 9 in the quarter as the Rebels are starting to pull away. They're going to call that a two-pointer. Guess his foot was on the line, and South Penn can't get a shot to drop. There's a foul on that one. And another substitution for the Bulldogs as Hill comes back into the game. And it is Rebels ball. The ball was knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. It's now a 38-26 game. Riverside starting to pull away, up by a dozen. Here's Beck's pass down low, and we're going to have a foul as Harris went to the rim. So it looks like Harris will shoot two for the Rebels, looking to increase their lead. This has been the Rebels' second half. The Bulldogs came out and tied it right away at 20 apiece, but since then, Bulldogs have outscored the Rebels, have outscored the Bulldogs now with that shot, 19-6. Harris now has 10 in the quarter. And that shot no good. Somehow come back up. Here's a three attempt. Wide, misses everything, but there's going to be a foul down low. I think that's going to be against Tucker. If so, it's his third. Foul trouble early for Tucker. And it is. 3 fouls on Tucker with 2:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Powers brings it up for the Bulldogs. Kicks it out to the wing. Now down low in the paint, but the pass couldn't be handled by McIntyre. Here comes Beck for three again. Now you got it. Beck can't miss from beyond the arc. 13 points in the third quarter alone. In a 42-26 lead. Here's a three from Powers. The lefty answers. his second tray of the third quarter. He seems having some fun. Here comes, well, I thought about the three, now dribbling it, baseline, shot no good, rebounded by Hill. Hill's going to bring it up for the Bulldogs. His pass goes over the middle, now out to the corner. Here's another three. It's in and out. Rebounded by McClure. Here come the Rebels. Pass to the corner. Fakes the three. Now double teamed up to the top. Now to the corner for Beck. He's already got three of them. Make it four! Beck with another three here in the third. And that will force South Pem to take a timeout. So Beck, Lawson Beck, has absolutely caught fire. 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, and we have ourselves a 45-29 ball game. Lawson Beck is who you can thank for that. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back on the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
So what else is there to say besides two words for you? Lawson Beck. 13 points in this quarter alone, 4 of them 3-point buckets. Incredible. And we still have another quarter to go. Just 1 minute and 5 left in this one. Pass down low, shot up, no good by the Bulldogs. Rebounded by the Rebels. Here they come. Quick pass out to the corner. Here's a three put up by Harris, no good. Rebounded by McClure. McClure. Pass over the middle. Jump shot. No good. Bulldogs have it. Going the other way. That's Barry. Barry passes. We're going to have a foul. It's a charge against the Bulldogs. Coming in just a little too hot was Barry. That's his second foul. 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Riverside up big. 45-29. Here's McClure bringing it up. McClure pass to Beck. He's got the hot hand. Beck, 3-pointer. He's got 5 of them in the quarter alone. 16 points. And it's a 48-29 ball game. Lawson Beck making a name for himself. And folks, he's just a sophomore. Foul on the play. That's against the Rebels. So South Penn ball. Pass to the corner. Brought up. Shot. No good. Rebounded. That's Barry. And a jump ball. This time possession arrow is in favor of the Rebels. Everything going the way of Riverside right now. Especially Lawson Beck. He has 18 points in the quarter, 22 for the game, 22 of the 48. And now I feel really bad for calling him the wrong name for the majority of the first quarter. Not 100% my fault, but there's always a scapegoat out there. So we got a little sweat on the floor to be cleaned up. That gives us a quick break, gives the guys a breather as these guys have been running back and forth all night long. A fast-paced game with Riverside starting to pull away. Not just starting to, they're up by 19. Here's a long inbounds. Bounce pass all the way down to who else but Beck with just a shot. And they're going to they're going to say he didn't get it off in time. The shot was good, but it did not get off his fingertips in time. The ref waves it off. That would have given Beck 2 more points. However, that gives us just 7 minutes of basketball left. We're going to hear from one of our sponsors. We'll be back to wrap this one up. Right now it's Riverside 48, South Pemiscot 29. We'll be right back on the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Haytime, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate.
Never too late to slide into home plate. You got that right. Thoughts are creeping in the back of my mind because I probably won't make it home until about roughly 9:30. Wouldn't have it any other way. Great hoops on display tonight. Right now, Riverside with a big lead, 48-29. 7 minutes ago, here's the start of the fourth quarter. It's Bulldogs basketball. From the top is Powers. Bulldogs need to get something going and getting something going quick. Powers is going to drive all the way up. A little floater, doesn't drop. Rebounded by the Rebels. Long pass down to a wide open Beck. He's going to put it up. He's fouled. And Beck will go to the line. Beck, easily the hottest man in the tri-state area right now. 5 3-pointers in the third quarter, but his first shot from the free throw line is no good. Big smile on his face, though, and why not? As I misquoted earlier, he has 20 in the game, leading all scorers. Second shot up, and good. Beck tacks on one more. He's got 21, and it's a 20-point lead for Riverside. Powers bringing it up for the Bulldogs. In a hole, got to start digging away. Don't be surprised to see some three balls go up. Powers looking for somebody to get open. Pass out to McIntyre, now down to the corner. That's Hastings. Hastings had a hot first quarter. Cooled off since. Out to Powers at the top again. 6:15 remaining in the game. To Hastings. Bulldogs just can't find anything open. Pass nearly stolen. McIntyre recovers it. McIntyre off the glass, too strong. But a rebound underneath by Hill. Hill has it taken away, and here come the Rebels. Nearly lost it there by Chappell. Pass goes saved, nearly out of bounds, but it was out of bounds. Almost a nice save there by Phillips, but it's Bulldogs basketball. Under 6 to go in the final quarter. 20-point ball game. Powers from the top. Pass is stolen. Who else? Beck. Bounce pass down low to McClure. His shot's good. McClure's first 2 points in the quarter. And Riverside's really opened it up here, 51-29. Here's McIntyre. He's going to go and pass it. Out for three. Hastings drops it. You bet. And the Rebels bringing it back. Here's a three. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Powers going all the way. Here's a bounce pass underneath the rim. Up and good. And that was McIntyre. But coming right back is McClure with 2 more. So just as the Bulldogs try anything, the Rebels have an answer. 53-34. McIntyre double team, nearly had it stolen by Beck. Now McIntyre is going to pass it off. A three from the corner, too much, and an air ball. Coming the other way, McClure pass all the way down low to Beck. Beck, easy peasy. And Beck just continues to tack on. (55-34), 4:23 remaining in the game. Powers brings it up for the Dogs. Out from the corner. That's Barry. Out to Powers. Powers for a long three. The lefty can't get this one to drop. Bounces around and rebounded, but now stolen by McIntyre. McIntyre's triple teamed. He'll get it out to Powers. Powers for three. He's open. Too strong off the back. And out of bounds, that'll be Rebels basketball. Under 4 minutes to play. The Rebels up by 21. This was a close game until Lawson Beck caught fire in the third quarter with 5 3-point baskets leading the way as Riverside opened up the can. Pass down low. Now back out to the corner. Moving the ball well. Here comes a 5-footer, no good. Fight for the ball. It's still loose. Rebounded by the Rebels. All the way to the top to Beck. Beck shoots. Good. That was another 3. So why pass it to anybody but Lawson Beck right now? Bulldogs bring it up. And it doesn't matter if he's contested or not. Here's a shot from McIntyre. Goes no good. Rebounded by Phillips. Now stolen by the Bulldogs. Stolen back by the Rebels. Pass down to Beck. Over in the middle. That shot's up and put off the glass by Clay. His first points of the quarter. Riverside now leads 60-34. South Penn running out of time. Under 3 to go. Powers from the top. Gives it out to McIntyre. McIntyre with a long 3. Misses everything, and it's going the other way. Rebounded by the Rebels. Phillips has it. Gives it to Beck. Beck driving. He's going to take it all the way off the glass and good. Well, I hope some folks, scouts maybe, are watching this game because Lawson Beck is putting on a display here. Here's a shot for 2, no good, but rebounded by the Bulldogs. McIntyre has it. He'll dish it out to the corner. Long 3-pointer, up and good! Barry drills it for the Bulldogs. His first points of the fourth quarter. Cuts the lead down 60-37. Bounce pass down low. Another bounce pass. Clay puts it up and in. 2 more points for the Rebels. Clay's got 4 in the quarter. As we wind down, just under 2 minutes to go. McIntyre bringing it up for the Bulldogs. He's double teamed. Now backs up. Here's a shot. 2-point shot, but no good. Off the back of the iron. Rebounded by the Rebels. Bringing it up quickly. Bounce pass, but it goes to nobody. South Penn basketball. Substitutions in. Tucker and Harris back in for the Rebels with a $1:30 remaining in the game. Barry to bring it up for the Bulldogs. Passes out. Bounce pass. Back to Power. Shoots for 3 and good. His third 3-pointer of the night. South Penn's up to 40. Going the other way underneath the rim. Bounce pass to Tucker. Tucker's shot. No good. Rebounded by the Rebels. Kicks out. Shot. 18-footer. Misses. Hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Literally nothing but the bottom of the net. That is up and good by South Penn. As Barry puts it off the glass for 2. Back the other way. Shot no good from the Rebels. And it goes out of bounds. South Penn will inbounds it. Almost got ahead of themselves, but under a minute to go. 64-42. South Penn bringing up the ball. This one's all but over with a 22-point lead for Riverside. McIntyre dribbling. Gives it off to Barry. Back to McIntyre. McIntyre in trouble. Puts a shot up. It's blocked. And the Rebels coming the other way. Dribbling and going all the way to the hoop, off the glass, and good. That's Harris for the Rebels. 23 seconds remain. Pass nearly stolen from McIntyre. Here's Barry for 3. Barry drains it from the top. That's Barry's first points of the ballgame. It's a 3. How about a 3 attempt from the Rebels? You bet they answer. That came from Chappell. Not to be outdone, Powers drops a 3 at the buzzer. It's too little too late, but still exciting. A 3-point basket from near half court ends the game. So we finish up Riverside 69, Bulldogs 48. They put on a good one here in the JV contest. It was a pleasure to watch, I know that. However, it is Riverside that comes away with the junior varsity victory. That means the varsity boys are up next. So we'll take a timeout here. I'll get some scores for you. I got a feeling you're going to know who led the game in scoring, but I'll total it up, and we'll be back right after a few messages.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Getting ready for the varsity matchup between the Bulldogs and the Rebels. And I tell you, that the junior varsity game did not disappoint, especially if you're a Riverside fan. And what else can you say about Lawson Beck? Literally only 2 points in the first half. The third quarter alone, he had 16 with 5 3-pointers and added a couple more. And he finished with 28 total, 28 to lead all scorers. And after that, really mixed around. McClure with 12, Clay with 5, Chappell with 7, Harris with 6, Tucker with 4. And we thought foul trouble for Tucker early, but those 2 fouls, he only got 1 more in the game. So really not a whole lot of fouls. For South Penn, they really spread the ball around quite a bit. Mayberry had 3 points, a 3-pointer from Barry. That's the number 2, Barry. Hastings, he came on hot in the first half. He had 8, finished with 10. The other Barry, number 13, he mixed it up with 8 points of his own. 9 out of Powers. I believe all 3 of those were 3-pointers. And McIntyre finished up with 9 as well with 2 3-pointers. So, the final score, 69-48, but that was junior varsity. Now it's time for the older guys. And it is the Rebels. Let's get everything reset. And what I'll do is I'll take a timeout here. I'll let you watch the warm-ups as the ball goes flying by me over here. Watch the warm-ups. I'll get reset and ready to go for the next contest. And actually, I'll get the quarters right this time. I just noticed I didn't change the quarters on the scoreboard. How about I fix that? Again, I'm flying solo, so I'm bound to miss a thing or two. I got the name right, so just bear with me, folks, as I'm going to let you enjoy the warm-ups as I take a quick break here. And we'll be back on the Boot Heel Sports Network. Welcome back to the Boot Heel Sports Network. I'm Jeremy Abrams, and we are getting ready for the varsity game. Again, 4 8-minute quarters this time. And we'll take a pause for the national anthem. And you know what that sound means. It's time for the starting lineups. For the Bulldogs, Thatcher Durham, Bryce Smith, Daniel Couch, and I believe that was McClure, Zane McClure. And the starters for South Pem have been announced as well. Looks like meeting up for the tip-off will be Cash Gillis for the Rebels. And looks like big number 3 Smith. And quickly run by the Bulldogs. First shot is up and good. Believe that was Southern that tipped it in for the first 2 points of the game. And now the other way. Driving it. Pass goes out to Couch. Now up to the top. And a foul. Tucker Emery was going to drive. And he was fouled. So, actually I was wrong there. That was Thatcher Durham who was fouled. All the way across court, 21 looked like 24, but it was Thatcher Durham. His first shot is good. Second shot rims out, and the Bulldogs have it coming the other way. Looks like it brought up court by Farmer. Farmer from the wing passes it, now down to the corner. That's Southern. He gets rid of it, back over to Farmer. Farmer dribbling, 18-footer, up and good. Farmer with 2 points. Rebels going the other way, 4-1, Bulldogs early. Shot, the jumper is no good. Rebounded by the Rebels. Down low, a fight for it, looking to put it up off the glass. Shot too strong that time. From number 44, we'll get the names here in just a second. Shot is blocked down low, but they're going to call a foul. Foul on Emery. And that sends Smith to the line for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs lead 4-1. First shot's no good. So that foul goes against Emery. That's his first. Second shot is good. So Smith has his first points of the game. South Bend with an early 5-1 lead. Bringing the ball up now is Emery. He passes it back to Smith. Smith out to Couch. Couch. We're going to have, it looks like a reach-in foul against the Bulldogs. Push underneath or in the paint, I should say, so it'll remain Rebel basketball. Down 5-1, that foul. Against the Bulldogs, get a number here in a second as the shot is up and good. And that was Gillis to put it in. Here comes Farmer and the Bulldogs. Farmer thinking about a long three. Pass from Campbell, back to Campbell, underneath the rim, too strong. Ball knocked away, but rebounded by the Rebels. Going the other way, here's Durham. He passes it to the corner. Driving, finally putting the shot up, no good. That's Durham. Ball was loose, but rebounded, picked up. Now the Bulldogs have it. Coming the other way, it's Farmer. Farmer to the hoop. Makes the shot, now puts one up off the glass and good. Farmer's got 4. 7-3. Here comes a three-pointer, up and good. And that was, give me just a second, that was Daniel Couch for the Rebels. That makes it a 1-point game. Farmer dribbling it. Down low. Southern, his shot's no good. Rebounded by the Rebels. Rebels doing everything they could. The pass was too strong for Tucker Emery, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Farmer with the ball from the key. Thought about pulling up a long three. Hands it off to Campbell. Campbell bounce pass. Now kicking it back. All the way to Farmer. Farmer almost from the seats, in and out. And a fight for the rebound. The Rebels have it. 1-point ball game, 4:47 remaining. Bringing it up, driving, now passing it out. That goes out to Gillis. Gillis passes it back. Driving forward, pass down to Gillis again, but it's stolen. Loose ball. Here come the Bulldogs. Farmer up. This time no good. We have a whistle on the play and a foul. Foul against Riverside, and it sends Farmer to the stripe for the first time. Farmer knocks down the first. He has 5 in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead by 2. Make it 3. Farmer hits both of them. Here come the Rebels. It'll be Durham to bring it up. Durham in trouble. And it gives it off. That's Smith. Back to Durham. Back to Smith. Smith with good ball control as he's toughly guarded by the Bulldogs. Smith hits a man in the corner. Wide open three. No good. Rebounded by Campbell. Bulldogs coming the other way. Campbell still has it. Dishes it off to the corner. Wide open three for the Bulldogs is no good. Fight for the ball. Last touch right underneath. Last touch by Emery, and it'll remain Bulldogs ball as Smith checks back in for the Bulldogs, and I believe, yes indeedy, we've got our first timeout of the game. So, as we take our first break, it is 9-6. Bulldogs on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Welcome back to varsity basketball. It is Riverside versus South Pem. Welcome to the Boot Heel Sports Network. Inbounded by South Pem. Here's a three from Southern, no good. Rebounded by the Rebels. They trail by 3. Double teamed as South Pem is using a full court press. Pass. Three-pointer put up, no good, a little too strong. And now a whistle as the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by Riverside. South Penn basketball. Just a 3-point game. In back and forth action. Riverside won the JV contest big. Now here's Farmer driving for the Bulldogs. Pass up top. Back to Farmer. Farmer for 3. Off the front, but rebounded. Put back up, no good. But loose ball. And it was last touched by Mayberry. It'll be Rebels basketball underneath the rim. Now driving it. Quick pass down low. Shot up and good. That was the assist from Durham. Shot made by Couch. Now here's a three-pointer from the corner. No good. Rebounded and put back up, but a foul. It's going to be a shooting foul as Smith was trying to put the layup back up. And he goes to the line. First shot is good. 2:59 remaining here in the first quarter. That's Smith's second point of the night, or of the quarter, I should say. Second shot, good. He hits them both. And it's up to an 11-8 Bulldog lead. Going the other way. Had the ball stripped. Farmer coming this way for the Bulldogs. To the hoop, puts it up. Short jumper, good. Farmer leads the way with 8 points. Rebels moving quickly. Taking it down the court all the way to the rim. Shot up by Smith, but no good. Here comes Farmer. Farmer, and a charge taken by the Rebels. Thatcher Durham. And I'm telling you, he had a bull coming right at him in the form of Farmer, but it is a foul against Farmer, his first. How about the toughness? And correction, that was Tucker Emery who took the charge. Or it might have been Tucker. It was one of the two. Either way, the Rebels have the ball after the toughness. Ball being moved around. Gillis had it for just a second. Now he's going to pass it out to the corner. Three-pointer up, but it's short. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Still 13-8. Here comes the Bulldogs and Smith. Smith passes it all the way across to Farmer. Farmer thought about the three. Still thinking about the three. Passes it up to the top to Campbell as the Bulldogs reset. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 5-point game. Passes it out to Smith. Smith down low to Boyd. Shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Has it blocked, but is fouled. This time the foul will be against Gillis, a shooting foul. And that'll send Boyd to the stripe for the first time in the game. Bulldogs with the 5-point lead. Boyd can tack on. First shot's good. Couple subs in. Southern checks back in as Smith heads to the bench. Boyd looking to tack on one more. Shot's good. So the Bulldogs with a 7-point advantage Rebels do move the ball up quickly. From the top, Smith. Now Durham. Durham kicks it out. Down low. A good shot put up and off the glass. That was Gillis. He's got 4 in the quarter. All he did was back up the big man, put his weight into the defender. Nothing wrong with that. And it is 15-10. Farmer passes it to the key. Now down low in the paint. Pass down to Southern. He lost it for a second, gives it to Farmer. Farmer from the corner drives, puts up to a little 10-footer, no good. Going the other way in quickly. Durham. He's going to stop, look for the pass, finds a man. And now it's stolen by Southern as he throws it off one of the Rebels to go out of bounds. That's Bulldog basketball. Smart play by Farmer. Campbell inbounds to Farmer. 15-10. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. That's out to Boyd. Boyd, bounce pass down to Campbell. Campbell, double team, puts up a shot. High, arcing shot. No good, but rebounded. That's Campbell. Campbell with a prayer shot, and it rims in and out. Bringing it back up is Stone. Stone, and I believe we're going to have a foul. Maddox Stone, as he was driving towards the paint, was fouled. That'll be the first foul against Mayberry of the Bulldogs. Each team with 4 fouls in the quarter, but there's just 30 seconds remaining. Here's a pass. Now to Durham. Pass knocked away by Southern, so it will remain Rebel ball. Ball will be brought out by Gillis. Cash Gillis. Bring it into, well, it's knocked away by Farmer. Farmer one-on-one. Smith defending. He's going to foul Farmer. Bryce Smith had really no shot but to go for the ball and one-on-one. And instead, he got all arm, sending Farmer, possibly South Pem's best shooter, to the stripe. Farmer already has 8 points in the game. His first shot is good, make it 9. And it's 16-10. Farmer's 3 for 3 from the stripe so far. Second shot, short. And rebounded, a fight for it. And trying to, oh, well, it's going to end up being the Rebels ball anyway. Durham tried to throw it off of Farmer. Farmer had it, then accidentally kicked it out of bounds, so here come the Rebels. Durham, pass to Smith. Smith down low, kicks it out, wide open 3, no good, but rebounded by Gillis. Gillis lost the ball, and now we're going to have a foul. Both players going down hard, both number 1s. Mayberry for the Bulldogs. And Stone. And the foul is going to go against the Bulldogs, so that will put Maddox Stone at the free throw line. As with 5 seconds remaining, that puts the Bulldogs, or the Rebels, excuse me, into the bonus. First shot is good by Stone. And second shot bounces out, rebounded by Boyd. Here come the Bulldogs. 2 seconds, 1 out of bounds. There is 1.3 seconds on the clock. Carlisle to inbounds to Farmer, back to Carlisle for 3. Got it off in time. It's good! You bet! Off the glass. Carlisle hits it at the buzzer. That's the way to get your first 3 points of the game. And that'll take us to the second quarter with the Bulldogs leading now 19-11. We got ourselves a real good one going right now. South Pem on top, 19-11. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
Well, in case you missed it, exciting buzzer beater by Carlisle. Carlisle for the Bulldogs inbounded the pass to Farmer, who everyone thought was going to shoot it. He passed it back to Carlisle. Carlisle took what had to have been a 25-plus footer. It bounced off the glass into the net for the buzzer-beating three-pointer, and now we stand at 19-11. Here's Smith to bring it in. That goes out to Durham. Durham down low, shot up and good. That was Gillis as we start the second quarter. Here's a three-pointer put up in the corner by Carlisle. Not this time. Rebounded by Gillis. It goes to Smith. Smith is fouled. Southern didn't mean to, but he ran right into him. Sometimes your speed gets the better of you. That'll be a foul against Southern. I believe that is, and it is, his second foul. 6-point ball game. Here's Smith with a pass all the way across the court now. A two-pointer put up. And he'll call it a three. 3-point basket sunk by Couch. Farmer from the other side to Carlisle. Back to Farmer. Nearly had it knocked away. He's double-teamed in the corner. After the key, back up to the top. Good ball movement down low. Here's Southern trying to get a shot off. Knocked around and rebounded by the Rebels. So going the other way. Shot up and good. That was Smith. Bryce Smith with two as Farmer brings it up. Make it 19-19. We're all tied up now. The Rebels on a 6-0 run. Farmer with the ball. From the wing, dribbling. Fakes the shot, now bounce pass back out to the top. That's Smith. Smith pass all the way, a little too strong, but pulled down by Carlisle somehow. Driving is Campbell. Bounce pass back out to Farmer. Farmer's in trouble. Looking for a pass. Now he makes a move. Farmer all the way up and in. Nifty little move from Farmer. That gives him 11 on the night. And South Pem is back on top by 2. Rebels, Durham with the ball. Smith to Durham. Down low. Pass stolen. This is Southern to Farmer. Farmer passes it to Campbell. He puts it up, but too strong. Gets his own rebound under the rim. Again, too strong. Fight for the ball. Tipped and tipped again. Smith comes down with it, but then the Rebels take it away. Ball up in the air. Saved by Campbell. Here come the Dogs. Campbell thinking about going all the way, floats it, and a foul. They're going to call that a charge, and it was. So another charge taken by the Rebels. That is the second foul against Campbell. Rebels down by 2. Then they'd like to shoot the 3. It's Smith with the ball. Passing it down low. Underneath is Gillis. He'll pass it back out. 3-point basket up. No good. Rebounded by Campbell. Bulldogs with a 2-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the half. Farmer with a jumper. It's good. 4 points in the quarter for Farmer. Smith and the Bulldogs, or the Rebels, bringing it back up. 23-19 game. Pass, little too strong. Last touch by Farmer, though. The pass went just pass of Maddox Stone. So Gillis will bring it in. Farmer tried to steal it, but went out of bounds with it. Farmer can do a little bit of it all for South Pem. Everyone knows that name in the area. The pass comes into Smith for the Rebels. Back to Smith up top. Thought about the shot. Driving. Putting it off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Passes it out to Stone. Stone all the way and passes too strong. Goes out of bounds in and out of the hands of Durham. It'll be Bulldogs ball. 4:42 remaining here in the first half. Great ball game between these two maybe soon-to-be rivals. Steele, Missouri. The South Pemiscot Bulldogs against the Riverside Rebels from Arkansas. Farmer bringing it up for the Bulldogs. Farmer now to the wing, out to the top. That's Boyd, back to Farmer. Well, Farmer thought about the three, puts it on the court. Now he's going to pull up for three and nail it! Farmer adds three more. You never know when he's going to shoot. Now quickly the other way for the Rebels. Shot no good, rebounded by Southern. Now quickly passed down to Farmer. Farmer driving it, lost it, and his shot is blocked. Big block by Bryce Smith. And if you think we just had an earthquake, no, folks, the ball just hit my camera. And we have a timeout on the court. So a 30-second timeout on the court. We'll do the same here. You are listening to the Boot Hill Sports Network. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
And we're back after the timeout. It is Bulldogs 26, Riverside 19. Quick inbound pass. Here's a three. Made it! That was Smith. And it's now a 10-point ball game. Rebels going the other way. Pressure from the Bulldogs. Little jumper put up and good. Rebels not going anywhere. That shot from Durham, about an 18-footer. And here's Farmer up top. Bounce pass. That goes out to Smith. Smith passes it back over to Farmer. Farmer having trouble with the handle, but got it back. Pass over to Campbell. Campbell drives, puts the shot up, and it's too strong. Rebounded, though. No good. Bulldogs still with the ball. Attempted steal there, and I think a timeout to slow things down. Lots of tip passes and rebounds under the rim, but the Bulldogs couldn't get anything to go. So 29-21, we'll take another 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing a jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Hopefully none of you have to make that phone call tonight. Speaking of making the call, I'm here, Jeremy Abrams from the Boot Hill Sports Network, South Penn and Riverside. We've got a close one. Here's the inbounds by the Dogs who just took the timeout. Campbell's pass is stolen. That's Durham as he takes it the other way. Durham, pass down low, dangerous pass. Now working it back up to the top is Smith to Durham. Durham driving to the hoop, off the glass and good. Rebels chipping away at the Bulldogs' lead. Is now down to 6 points, 29-23. Farmer with the ball. Back up top and back to Farmer. Farmer is going to pull up, but he was fouled on the shot. Great sportsmanship by Smith to help Farmer to his feet, and Farmer goes back to the line. He's only missed once tonight. He's 3 for 4. That is the second foul against Smith Bryce Smith, who does have 2 points in the game as well. Here's Farmer from the stripes. First shot is no good. Farmer leads the way, leads all scorers so far with 15 in the game. Second shot is good. So up to 30 now for South Pem. It's Smith taking it up for the Rebels. He's double teamed, looking for help. Gets it from Stone. Stone back to Smith. Now out to the corner, here's Gills. Gills lost the ball. Campbell, Farmer, wide open, puts it up for 2 more. Now Smith, the full court press, and the ball's up in there, stolen by the Dogs. Shot up and a foul. That was Mayberry, and he will go to the line. So the Rebels not necessarily in foul trouble yet, but racking some up. No player has more than 2. That's the first, actually, on Maddox Stone. And it sends Mayberry to the line. And his first shot's no good. Mayberry second is good. That's his first point of the game, and it adds to the Bulldog lead. Now the inbounds, again the pressure coming from the Bulldogs. Here's Stone to bring it up. Loose ball stolen by the Bulldogs. Here's Campbell. And the ball is blocked. Hold on, I'm going to go get it. Back to the action as the ball went flying by me here on the stage. Inbounds to Farmer. Farmer back to the top. Oh, thought about the 3. That was Smith. He's going to decide otherwise. Now he's going to take a 3. Off the glass. He got it. Smith with a tray. He's got 9 in the game for the Bulldogs. Going the other way, and we're going to have a foul. Boy, these Rebels don't take any time getting back down court. But a shooting foul as Durham went to the rim. Durham had the ball. He passed it down to Smith, and Smith was fouled. So Bryce Smith to the stripe. First shot up, and good. Got a 12-point ball game with South Bend on top. Smith makes them both. 11-point ball game. Here comes Farmer. Farmer's going to take a little jumper. 12-footers up and good. Doesn't miss that often. And here come the Rebels. It's Smith. He's tripped up. No call. And there's a loose ball. Here's Campbell. He makes a move. And I think we have a foul. They're going to call it a blocking foul as he was moving. The foul goes against the Rebels. Oh, no, they overturned it. They did overturn the foul. It is a charge against South Pemiscot. So the shot should not count as they'll have to fix the scoreboard. Scoreboard says 38. Should be 36 as that was a charge against the Bulldogs. And now it's the Rebels to bring it up. They haven't changed the scoreboard yet. Here's Stone to bring it up. He falls as he passes it, and a reach-in foul against Smith. Not against Smith, on Smith against the Bulldogs. That will send Smith to the stripe. They still have it. We're going to just go ahead and keep what they have in the scoreboard, 38-25. I think it should be 36, but I've been wrong in the past. Not very often. Here's a shot from Smith. Banks in and out. (38-25). 1:09 remaining in the first half. Second shot, good. Bryce Smith makes it a 12-point game again. Bringing it up for the Bulldogs is Farmer. Pass back. Farmer driving. Farmer's double team now. To the top. There's Smith. Just hit a big 3. Passes it back out to Robinson. Robinson to the corner. Here's a three-pointer. Misses. Way short. Out of the hands of Boyd, and it goes the other way. Maddox Stone with a bounce pass to Durham. Durham thought about the three, now passes it. Pass down low to Smith. Back out to the corner for three, and good! So tack on three more for Couch. He's got 8 in the game. And the Rebels hanging in there, down by 9 with 15 seconds, and the Bulldogs looking for the last shot of the half. 38-29. Bulldogs lead. 7 seconds to go. Farmer. Remember last time Carlisle hit the three. Farmer pulls up for three. No good. No last shot. And that takes us to the half. At the half, it is the South Pemiscot Bulldogs 38 and the visiting Rebels of Riverside 29. We'll take a quick break here on the Boot Heel Sports Network. It is halftime. We'll let you hear from some sponsors, and then I'll be back on the air after a few. Again, at the halftime here in South Pemiscot and Steele, Missouri, it is South Pem 38, Riverside 29.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider serving the area from locations at 1119 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville and at 511 East M in Marston, Missouri. Glowing Hearts has friendly, professional employees who provide home nursing visits along with personal and homemaker services to enable clients to remain at home. There is a difference. See for yourself by calling Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
So we are at the half, a nice halftime show put on by the South Pemiscot cheerleaders. And at the half, it is South Pem 38 and Riverside 29. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you that have tuned in tonight to the broadcast. I know we do have a lot of people listening from the Rebels side, and unfortunately I did not get his name. The athletic director, very nice guy. He asked me about the broadcast. I told him about Facebook and on YouTube. Folks, if you like and subscribe to our page, you'll get to see all of our action. We cover as much as possible in the Boot Heel area. It just so happened tonight that the Riverside Rebels were kind enough to make about the hour-long trip up north to the little old town of Steele, Missouri, the home of the South Pemiscot Bulldogs. And right now we got a good one between the two teams. And as I understood it before the game, this is a state-ranked, I believe 21st in the state, Riverside Rebels against South Pemiscot, coming into the game undefeated at the varsity level. but again, the sample size very small, and there are reasons why. But Missouri does start later, as most teams in Missouri have only played in between, say, 5 to 8 games or so, just depending on the school. Reminder: tomorrow night we will be on the air as the Caruthersville Tigers head to Cape Girardeau to take on Notre Dame, the Notre Dame Bulldogs. That should be a good one. About an hour north up I-55. Charlie Duckworth has said he'll be on the air with me tomorrow night. So maybe just a few less mistakes, but I think all in all, and yes, I will pat myself on the back every once in a while, I think I have done just a decent job at best. Who am I kidding? I'm doing great. But if it weren't for everyone watching, listening, tuning in, and of course all of our sponsors, we thank each and every one of you each and every night. So we are about 5 minutes away from getting back to the action. I'll let you get up, stretch, do whatever you have to do, because I got a feeling, folks, the second half is anybody's ball game. 9-point lead is absolutely nothing at any level of basketball, and with these two teams, the talent level, this is anybody's ball game. So I'll take a break here, leave it on the court, and then we'll hear from some sponsors, and then when we come back, it'll be the second half of South Pemiscot versus Riverside. While I have a minute, in case you're still listening, again, still about 2.5 minutes until we get back to the action. A couple updates. The Hayti Indians Junior Varsity, they won their game against Twin Rivers. 63-45 was the final. And at half, it was the Twin Rivers girls, the Lady Twin Rivers team against the Lady Indians. Twin Rivers led it at the half 22-14. Also, it looks like the Porterville Bulldogs beat Greenville. I believe that's a tournament in Clarkton. Porterville won by 1 point in the first round of that tournament. Apparently, Porterville was up by 18 at one point, but then still ended up managing to win by 1. So Porterville will advance in that one. And it looks like the Hayti varsity game is just now getting underway, as we are at halftime here in the varsity game between the Bulldogs and the Rebels, with its Bulldogs lead right now by 9. We'll hear from a couple more sponsors, and when we come back, it's the second half. And, folks, I'm telling you, tune in and stay tuned in. It's going to be a good one, I promise. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
So here we go, both teams taking the floor. You know what that means. Back to the action here in Steele, Missouri. The South Pemiscot Bulldogs, favorite place to be. Inbounded by the Dogs. It's Campbell from the top. He gives it off to Farmer. Farmer to Campbell. Out to Boyd. One goes back and the ball thrown away. Last touch, it went off the foot of Gillis. So it'll be inbounded by Boyd. Boyd quickly to Campbell. Campbell pulls up for two and it bounces in. Bulldogs strike first here in the second half. Back up by 11. Here come the Rebels. Emery with the ball, gives it off to Smith. Smith pointing directions. Durham to Emery. Emery with a floater that's no good. Rebounded by Gillis. He's going to put it up, but he is fouled. Foul is going to go against Smith on the Bulldogs, and that will send Cash Gillis to the line. Gillis had 6 points in the first half. First shot up and good by Gillis. Hits them both off the glass, and we're back to a 9-point game. Going the other way now. Here's Farmer. Farmer had it knocked away. Last touched by Gillis, or Smith won, as they went for the steal on the double team. Farmer will inbounds it to Boyd. Boyd from the top, kicks it out to the corner. Here's a long three from Campbell. No good. And rebounded by the Rebels. Here they come. Here's Durham bringing up the basketball. A quick little pass to Smith, up and in. Smith with a little contact there, but no call. So Smith answers. Back down on the other side. Boyd's shot knocked out of bounds. The inbounds goes out to Southern. To the top. Three-pointer no good from Smith, and it's rebounded by the Rebels. Here comes Durham again. He's going coast to coast. Slaps the glass. No good, but put right back up. And that was Couch with the rebound. He's got 10 in the game. Farmer now brings it back up for the Dogs. They're up by 5. The Rebels chipping away. That's South Pem's lead. Goes to the top to Campbell, out to the corner to Boyd. Boyd all the way over to Farmer. Farmer shooting for three. In and out. And rebounded by the Rebels. Rebels with a shot here to get within 2 or 3. Tough defense by the Dogs. Pass down low. Fighting is Gillis to the rim, up and in. Gillis adds 2 more. He's got 10 in the game. And the Rebels have pulled within 3. I told you, folks, don't go anywhere. The second half's going to have it all. Farmer brings it up for South Pem. Farmer's in the corner, passes it off to Boyd. Boyd thought about the shot. Now Smith thought about it as well, but puts it up back top to Boyd. Back This time Smith for three. No good. Rebounded. Tough rebound by Couch. He pulls it down, throwing some bows. Coming the other way is Smith. He pulls it up. It's no good. Rebounded by our Smith, South Penn Smith. He goes up for a shot and is fouled. And he'll go back to the line. We'll see who the foul's on. Shooting foul against Daniel Couch. That'll be his third foul. I believe he'll have a sub come in for him in the form of Maddox Stone. And that is the case. Stone back in the game. As Couch will take a breather with 3 fouls. First shot up and good. So add another one for Smith on the night. He's got 10. Second shot wide left, rebounded by the Rebels. We got a 4-point ball game. Rebels coming in quick. Smith pass down low to Gillis. Gillis up. He's fouled and one. That's how you do it if you're the big man. And Gillis can make this a 1-point ball game with 3 the hard way. He's got a dozen in the game. Gillis up. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound. South Pem has it, and Campbell will bring it up. Campbell going the other way. He's at the corner, driving baseline. Now he's going to change up and pass it. That's to Boyd. Campbell to Boyd, down low. Back to Boyd. His shot's up. No good. Tip back up, but a rebound, loose ball, and a whistle. Whistle down low. Believe the ball was out of bounds, last touched by the Rebels. So the Bulldogs will inbounds. I think a little bit of confusion, actually. Okay, I see the Smith is going to go grab a towel, wipe a little sweat off of the floor. This has been a physical game. There's no doubt about that. Bunch of bodies have hit the floor in this one. Luckily, nobody hurt. Just good physical basketball here in South Pem. Now here's the inbounds from the Bulldogs. High looping pass, put up, no good. That was Campbell's shot, and the Rebels come away with it. They trail by 2. It is put up and no good, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Shot no good from Maddox Stone. Now Campbell, bounce pass goes out of bounds. And that'll be Rebels basketball. 2-point ball game halfway through the third quarter. Quick pass from Gillis to Smith, up to the top to Stone. Stone back to Smith. Smith down to Durham. Durham off the glass but too strong. Rebounded by Smith. Smith goes the other way for the Bulldogs. He's going to take it coast to coast. Puts up the shot and good. 2 more for Smith and the Bulldogs. Now a loose ball, last touch, and it was last touched by Mayberry. That remains Rebel basketball. 43-39. Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's the inbounds from the Rebels. Stone to Gillis. Gillis with a short J. No good. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell, he looks to go coast to coast, but lost control of the ball, then slips and falls. Farmer somehow picked it up and shoots it in. Farmer gets his first 2 of the quarter, believe it or not. And it's back to a 6-point lead. Now a steal, but stolen right back by the Rebels. Loose ball. Farmer has it for the Bulldogs. He loses control, regains it. Farmer dribbling, putting one up. Too strong. Rebounded by the Rebels. And here we come. Durham's going to take it all the way. Shot goes all the way across the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Going to the rim is Smith. His shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Emery. Back and forth we go. Here's Stone dribbling up. He'll stop and pass it to the corner. Now into the paint to Gillis. Gillis has been good from there. He gets rid of it. Pass down low and a foul. Block shot, but a foul. And that was Smith who had it knocked away but a foul will go against the Bulldogs as Smith goes to the line. Bryce Smith already with 6 in the game. And make it, no, well, he'll stay with 6. Shot bounced in and out. 45-39 the score. Smith to make it a 5-point game. He does. So back and forth we go. Bulldogs still on top. They've led since half. Quick pass from Campbell to the key, out to Boyd, down low. This one goes in and out of the hands of Mayberry. Now it goes out to Boyd. 4-3, no good. Mayberry with the rebound, puts the shot up off the glass, no good. Rebels have the rebound. They'll look to chip away again. Here's a wide open 3 from Stone. Airballs it, saved. Down low from Smith. Durham to Smith. Smith puts it up and in. All the way back down court. Pass put up by Mayberry. Shot put up by Mayberry. Both teams scoring quickly here in the third. And we'll have a timeout on the court. So after I update the score, it is 47-42 with 2:06 remaining in the third quarter. Again, we've got ourselves a good one. Stay tuned to the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm Jeremy Abrams. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Come on in to Home Plate Bar and Grill, located at 1710 State Highway 84 in Hayti, Missouri. No matter if it's high noon or closing time, it's never too late to slide in to Home Plate.
And once again, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight. No matter where you are, I don't care if you're in Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Illinois, Hawaii, Alaska, it doesn't matter. We appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in to the Boot Hill Sports Network. We thrive to bring you as much action as possible with a couple games going on. Waiting for an update on that Hayti varsity score. Hayti's been on fire lately as that varsity team is 4-1, looking to add on. Now we get back to this game. The Rebels inbounds it, bringing it up. That's Emery. He'll pass it down to Durham. Pass was knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs and Mayberry. Still Rebel ball. Gillis to inbounds. He does to Smith. Smith making a loop. Now finds a wide open Durham. Pass back down to Gillis. Gillis, Durham. Quick passing to Smith. Smith drives off the glass and good. Smith is having one hell of a quarter here. He's got 10 points in the game as Farmer brings it up. Three-point ball game. Bulldogs having a little trouble with it. Get the possession back. Pass goes out to Carlisle. For 3, got it! Carlisle, who finished the first quarter with a 3, hits another one. He's got 6 in the game. Now Smith passes it out to Stone for 3. The answer shot no good. Rebounded by Mayberry under the rim. Going the other way for the Bulldogs. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Rebels. So every time the Rebels get close, Bulldogs find somebody open. Carlisle again for 3 again. This time no good, a little too strong. He's 2 for 4 from the three-point line tonight. And a foul down low. Looks like I think Stone was fouled down low underneath the rim. Substitution. Stone checks out. And Couch checks back into the game. On the inbounds, Carlisle thought about the 3. He'll pass it out to Southern. Southern looks down low to Campbell. Campbell back to Carlisle. He wants to pull the trigger so bad, but we've got a whistle on the court. Not sure what the stoppage is for. It wasn't a foul. We will have a sub in. So the Bulldogs will inbounds the ball after the whistle. Still not sure what it was about. Here's a three from the corner. No good for the Bulldogs. Rebounded by the Rebels. They trail by 6. Here's Smith. Passes the ball to Durham. Durham for 3. Here it comes. It's good. Durham with a 3. And just like that, the Bulldogs are down or up by just 3 now. They seem to find a way to answer. 50-47. Bulldogs with the ball. It is Farmer slowing things down. 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter of a 3-point ball game. Carlisle for 3. No good, just off the front of the rim, but rebounded by Farmer. Farmer kicks it out and kicks it out of bounds. Pass was intended for Campbell. There is 0.7 seconds on the clock, so here comes a full court shot from the Rebels. Sorry, that's 7 seconds, not 0.7. So here they have a shot, 3 seconds. Stolen. Last second shot, don't worry about it, not even close. So we're going to go to the fourth and final quarter with a 3-point ball game, folks. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. I know right now over 100 people watching. I'd like to see even more as we head to the fourth quarter. Bulldogs up 50-47. We'll be back on the Boot Heel Sports Network in just 30 seconds.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community Bank's new digital banking fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, putting you in control of your finances more conveniently than ever, so you can bank on your terms and your time. With credit monitoring, card controls, and sharing tools all at your fingertips, it might be time to celebrate. With First State Community Bank, banking is always in motion. Simplify your life and explore our digital banking today.
So the big lead by the Bulldogs has vanished as the Rebels have chipped it away all the way down to a 3-point lead. There is absolutely no quit in either one of these teams. It'll be Rebels ball trailing by 3. There's the inbounds, and we are underway in the fourth and final quarter. Smith out to Gillis for 3 to tie it. You bet! Gillis with the 3. We are knotted up at 50 apiece. Farmer brings it up. What a game. Shot by Farmer's no good. Rebounded by the Rebels. Here's Durham to take the lead. Fakes a shot off the glass. Good. Riverside up by 2. Durham adds to his total. Now we'll have a foul underneath the rim as a pile of bodies collide. Check the foul. It'll be a shooting foul against Riverside, who now lead by 2. What an incredible game we have here in Steele, Missouri. Once again, a towel needed. Again, bodies just flying everywhere under the rim. But when we come back from that, it will be Smith to shoot. Smith with 12 in the game for the Bulldogs this far. Been about 50% from the line. First shot up and good. 1-point ball game. This for the tie. You bet. 52 apiece. 7:28 remaining in the game. Plenty of time. Don't go anywhere. Smith bringing it up. Pass down low. See who's got it. Shot up and good. That was Couch. Putting the Rebels back on top, and it'll be Farmer to bring it up. Riverside up by 2. Out to Campbell. Campbell pass to Boyd. Boyd back to Campbell. Campbell to Boyd. Boyd for 3. No good. Thought about it. But a rebound by Riverside. Long pass down low. Stolen by the Bulldogs and Boyd. He gives the ball to Southern. Southern will bring it up. Pass it to Farmer. Farmer thought about the shot. Now gets rid of it. Campbell for 3. No, too strong. Rebounded by Durham. He'll give it to Smith as Smith brings it up court. Smith. Oh, he thought about the three. Passes it down low. That's Durham. Shot good. A 4-point lead now for Riverside as the tides have turned here in Steele. From the top. Thinking about the shot going up. And it is just off the mark for Boyd. Southern has the rebound, puts it up, and good. That's Southern's first points since the first quarter. And with a 2-point lead, Riverside, or somebody, it doesn't matter who, has elected to call a timeout. So another 30-second timeout as the Steel cheerleaders will get the crowd fired up, and we'll take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
So the timeout was taken by the Rebels as they will inbounds the ball. It'll be Tucker Emery inbounding it to Smith. Full court pressure here by the Bulldogs. Coming up with it. And passing it, stealing it is Farmer. This will tie it. No, Farmer lost the ball. And he traveled trying to pick it up. We'll have a substitution in as it looks like Smith will check back in for the Bulldogs, giving Southern a break after he just scored 2 points. 56-54. Riverside on top. Here they come. Smith. He's double teamed. Passes it. Stolen by Campbell. Campbell all by himself goes up. We're tied. Believe it or not, Campbell's first 2 of the game. Here come the Rebels to answer. Gillis get rid of the ball. Now a double coverage on. See, that's Couch. He gets rid of it. Smith up top. Lost it. Got it back. Smith dribbling, shooting. Short jumper no good. Ball is loose. Rebounded by the Rebels. Smith finds Gillis in the corner. Can't hang on to it. That'll be South Pemiscot basketball. 5:12 remaining in the game, and we are tied 56 all. Bulldogs and Farmer to bring it up court. My, oh my, what a game. Farmer slows it down. We're at the 5-minute mark. All tied up. 56 apiece. Bulldogs moving it around. It's at the top for Boyd. Boyd passes it to Farmer. Farmer's thinking about the three, now going to dribble, pass it back out to Boyd, but Boyd traveled with the ball, turnover, and the Rebels catch a break there. Mistake by the Bulldogs, and the Rebels have a chance to retake the lead. Rebels kicking it around under the pressure. Spin move there by Durham to get rid of the ball. Here comes down low, Couch to Smith, out top to Durham, to back to Smith. He's guarded by Farmer. Puts Gillis in the corner. Pass goes out to Durham. Durham's going to kick it out to Gillis. Gillis going baseline. No one there. Goes out to Couch. Couch passes in the paint. Now out to Gillis. Gillis for 3. You betcha! The big man with another 3. That gives him 18 on the night and a 3-point lead for Riverside. You never know who's going to pull up for either team. Here's Campbell driving, finds a wide open Boyd in the corner. His shot's no good, rebounded by the Rebels. Coming the other way, Riverside. Couch gets rid of it, pass stolen by Campbell. Campbell driving, he's going to go all the way. Had his shot blocked. And here come the Rebels, the 3-on-2. Smith, he's going to go, pass it off. Fakes the shot, puts it up, no good. But Smith gets the rebound and he's fouled. Excuse me, that was Durham. Came off the hands of Smith, who's 4, picked up by Durham. Durham went to the hoop, number 24, and he goes to the stripe. That'll be the first foul. No, excuse me, the 4th foul now on Mayberry. for South Pem. So foul trouble for the Bulldogs. They're going to say it was not. Well, a timeout called now, as it looks like they're not going to call a shooting foul. And head coach Buster Campbell, not happy, calls the timeout. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back on the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing a jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
We are back. It is the Rebels to inbounds. They lead by 3. Quick pass underneath to Gillis. Now back out to the corner. Back to Gillis. Gillis trying to work his way down inside the paint. Durham gets the ball and kicks it out to Smith. And we're going to have a foul against the Rebels. Or maybe, I believe it was a travel. It was a travel. So a turnover. And now Farmer brings it up for South Pem. They trail by 3. 3.5 minutes to go. Instant classic on the Boot Heel Sports Network. Here's a shot from Campbell for 3. Doesn't go. Rebounded by the Rebels. They needed that one as Durham brings it up court. Gives it to Smith. Smith, quick pass down low to Gillis. Gillis is going to try to, well, he's going to dish it back out to Durham. Back down to Gillis. Gillis down low. Triple team. Out to the top. Couch has it. Lost it. Regains it. Pass, but before a turnover. I believe it was a double dribble against the Rebels. Bulldogs basketball, inbounded by Boyd to Farmer. Under 3 to go. 3-point lead by the Rebels. Farmer bringing it up, passes it out to Boyd. He's wide open, but he's going to kick it back to Farmer. Now out to the corner to Campbell. Or Mayberry, excuse me. Mayberry kicks it back to Boyd, and now Farmer again. Just down by 3. South Bend burning up some clock. Quick pass down underneath. Shot up and good. That's Campbell. He's got 4 points all in this quarter. Here come the Rebels. Gillis fighting his way down low. Passes it out. Now we'll see who's got it. It's Durham. Here's Smith. Fakes the shot. Brings it up. Going to pass out. And a violation. 3-second violation in the lane. So a turnover. It is a 1-point game after Campbell's shot, or Mayberry's shot. Excuse me, Campbell's shot. It is 59-58. Bulldogs trail by 1. They've got the ball. Just over 2 minutes to play. That's out to Campbell. Down low, now back to the top to Farmer. Farmer's been quiet in the second half. Over to Mayberry. Mayberry drives, puts it up. It's blocked, and the Rebels have it. Still leading by 1. Rebels bringing the ball up. It's Smith. Smith lost it for a second, regains his double team, finds a man, but throws it away. He was looking for Emery. Pass was too strong, and it's a turnover. 1:43 remaining. Bulldogs down by 1. Here's Farmer to bring it up for the Bulldogs. Pass out to Boyd. Down low. Shot up and good by Campbell. Bulldogs take a 1-point lead. Pressure. And now here come the Rebels. Down low. Shot. Blocked. Not sure why the buzzer sounded. But the Rebels get the rebound. Put back up by Couch. And they regain the lead. Going the other way now. 61-60. Can you believe this game? 1 minute to play. Here's a 3 by Boyd. It's short. Rebounded by the Rebels. Loose ball. Picked up by Boyd. Boyd's going to drive it, and he's fouled. A reach-in foul against the Rebels. 1-point game, 49 seconds remaining. It's Rebels on top by 1. And a quick substitution. They're going to bring in the sharpshooter, Carlisle, as Boyd will hit the bench. Farmer kicks it out. Mayberry thinking about the three. Now a pass down low, in and out of the hands, and it's a Rebels rebound. Rebels are fouled as Durham was coming with the basketball. Reach-in foul against the Bulldogs. And another substitution. Boyd back in. That was the first foul of the game against Carlisle. And we're going to have a timeout. Folks, I hope you're glued to your seat. I know I am. Timeout on the court. We have 37 seconds remaining in this game. It's a 1-point game. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Boot Heel Sports Network.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
So we are back. 37.9 seconds remaining. Rebels up by 1. This is anybody's ball game. Has been the entire game. Both teams have had sizable leads, but right now it's down to 1. Rebels inbounds. Quickly down to Smith. Smith is bringing it up. He lost control. Here comes Mayberry. Mayberry up and good. Bulldogs with the lead. 25 seconds to go. Here come the Rebels. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by South Pem. So full court pressure. South Pem up by 1, 23.4 seconds. You want to talk about an instant classic, folks, you got one. Here comes the inbounds from the Rebels. Bringing it up quickly is Durham. Durham driving all the way, had it stripped, saved, pass thrown all the way down the court. Who's going to get it? It is the Bulldogs. Shot put up, no good. Put back up by Campbell, no good. Here come the Rebels. Gillis stops it, slows it down, has it knocked away, but a foul. Not a shooting foul. It is a shooting foul. My goodness. A shooting foul. And Gillis can not only tie it, he can give the Rebels the lead. Just seconds remaining. Talk about pressure. First shot up. No good. Still a 1-point ball game. Here we go. Gillis to tie it up. It's up. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. And a timeout. No, sir. I believe we're going to have a foul. There is 1.9 seconds on the clock. Officials talking it over. If this is a foul, this is going to be Rebels basketball with 1.9 seconds on the clock, trailing by 1. I'm not going anywhere, folks. Stick right here. Confusion on the court, but both teams are going to take a timeout to talk it over. I'm pretty sure when we come back, it is Rebels basketball with 2 seconds. 1.9 on the clock. That's plenty of time to inbounds the ball and get a shot off. Any shot will win it for the Rebels. This is what basketball is all about. How do you play the defense? Who takes the shot? What kind of shot? It's all going to come down to 1.9 seconds. The Rebels to inbounds. Folks, I'm standing up. The game is on the line, and here we go. Final shot of the game. Rebels pass. Gillis up for the win. No! That's the game. South Pam leads and wins it by 1. The cheerleaders storm the court. The Bulldogs pull off the victory 62-61 in what has got to be one of the most amazing, fantastic games you will see in the 2024-25 season. Bulldogs final 62-61 over the Riverside Rebels. Unbelievable. Gillis had the shot at the end for the win, missed it by a matter of inches, and it's a final. South Pem has won it 62-61. That's the ball game. And we're going to take a timeout here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. I want to thank everyone that's tuned in. We'll just take a quick short break. I'll come back to recap. Again, one last time, your final from South Pemiscot. The Bulldogs 62, the Rebels 61. Back after this.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Whether you're competing for the thrill of the game or cheering from the sidelines, the Bank of Missouri is rooting for you every step of the way. We know life is full of ups and downs. That's why our team works to get to know you, to understand your unique needs, and to empower you with the personalized tools and support to reach your goals. So no matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is a teammate you can count on. Get started at bankofmissouri.com.
Thank you to the Bank of Missouri and all of our sponsors. Folks, we have an instant contender for Game of the Year. The Bulldogs and the Rebels went back and forth all night long, came down to the final shot, and it just didn't go for Gillis. He had a look for three from the corner, would have been a game winner, bounced off the rim, and the Bulldogs escape with a 1-point victory over a team that came in ranked number 21, I believe, in Arkansas with a 16-2 record. They leave with a 16-3 record. The Bulldogs of South Pem remain undefeated. Unbelievable basketball witnessed here tonight. It's been my absolute privilege and honor to bring it to you. I don't know what else to say, but I want to say a tip of the cap to this team from Riverside. The Rebels, both JV and Varsity. Complete competitors, complete sportsmen all the way through. I've talked to the coaches and the AD, just pure gentlemen up and down as far as that goes. And the same here from South Pem as usual. So South Pem wins it 62-61. The scoring, Cash Gillis for the Rebels. He finished up the game with 18. Thatcher Durham, he had 13. Bryce Smith, all these stats are unofficial. But Bryce Smith, he was in double digits with 10. Daniel Couch, he had right at 14. I know Maddox Stone in there with 3. And other points just kind of scattered here and there. For South Pem, after a very hot start by Farmer, he had 21 at the half. He finishes with just 24, and I say just 24. 24 big points. Campbell caught fire. He had 6 points all in the fourth quarter for the Bulldogs. Looks like Smith ended up with 12. 6 points, both off of 3-pointers. That was from Carlisle, I said, the sharpshooter, as he had one to start the game and then one again in the third quarter, a big one, in the fourth quarter, a big one. And also Southern, he started off the game with 2 points, scored 2 more in the fourth quarter. He finishes with 4. So final score from South Pem here in Steele, Missouri. The Bulldogs win an instant classic 62-61. Folks, thank you so much for joining us on the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm Jeremy Abrams saying so long for now. If you're new to the Boot Hill Sports Network, please go like and share our page. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. We are on the air just about every day. If there's a sporting event in the area, especially in the boot heel, we're usually there. So thank you so much again from South Penn. I'm Jeremy Abrams signing off. I'm going to catch my breath and head home to Caruthersville. Folks, we'll see you tomorrow night.